Madam President, I'd like to change subjects completely to introduce the Rural Energy for America Program Reauthorization Act, along with my friend Senator Harkin from Iowa. Farmers and rural businesses form the backbone of this country, and rural communities are particularly crucial to Minnesota's culture and economy. In fact, in my state, 1 out of every 5 jobs is related to the agriculture economy. We all rely on farmers for our food. It's thanks to farmers that when we go to the grocery store, there's an abundance of fresh food at cheaper prices than in many, many other countries. And while family farmers and rural businesses work hard to keep our shelves stocked, they do so under difficult conditions. Weather and disease can wipe out a crop. Profit margins can be really small, and fluctuating market prices for their products can be devastating to a family farm. Farm work is also very energy intensive, and when energy and gas prices rise, farmers have to make tough choices. High energy prices mean laying off farm workers, increasing prices if they can, and squeeze budgets all around. To make matters worse, many of our government programs that help manage rising energy prices are under attack and the budget chopping block. REAP, or the Rural Energy for America program, can help farmers manage the cost of energy. The bill that I'm introducing today will reauthorize this important Farm Bill program and help farmers and rural small businesses continue to cut energy bills and generate electricity on site. Let me go through a few examples of what REAP projects can look like. It's putting solar panels on barns. It's wind turbines in fields. There are wind turbines all over Minnesota. Anaerobic digesters on dairy farms, which actually uses waste to create methane gas and electricity. Energy efficiency improvements in poultry houses and geothermal pumps in factories. It means that agriculture producers and businesses can reduce their costs and generate an additional stream of income. It means that rural America can make high-tech investments, create jobs, and lead the world in producing clean energy. I know in the presiding officer's state, New Hampshire, there's tremendous biomass and potential for energy from biomass and the low carbon footprint that represents. The Rural Energy for America program is a modest program, but it's a wise public investment that effectively leverages private funds. Since it was created in 2002, this program has helped almost 6,000 farmers and small businesses across the nation invest in alternative energy projects. The program has generated or saved enough energy to power about 600,000 homes a year. By providing just $192 million in grants and $165 million in loan guarantees, the program has brought in $800 million in private and state investments. Plus, the Rural Energy for America program helps create demand for new jobs in rural economies. These are jobs in installation and operations and maintenance work, good jobs that rural America needs. It also bolsters American energy independence and fosters homegrown energy sources like wind and solar and biomass and geothermal instead of foreign oil. Shirley Hovda's rural wood finishing and coating business. Quality Decorating in Roseau, Minnesota is one of the 6,000 that have benefited from the Rural Energy for America program over the years. Roseau in northern Minnesota is cold in the winter and in the fall and in the early spring. And when Shirley's heating bills spiked, she decided it was time to invest in a geothermal heating and cooling system to reduce costs in her newly constructed 6,000 square foot facility. With the help of a $7,920 grant from the Rural Energy for America program, she was able to purchase. Time has expired. I would ask for another 2 minutes from the.
Is there objection? Without objection.
Thank you, Madam President. With the help of a $7,920 grant from the Rural Energy for America program, she was able to purchase and install the geothermal system in 2008. Over the past 5 years, Shirley has seen her energy bills reduced by 40%, saving thousands of dollars that she has invested in more productive parts of her business. The bill we're introducing today reauthorizes the Rural Energy for America program to continue helping farmers and small business owners like Shirley to make smart investments in renewable energy and energy efficiency, and it makes improvements to the program too. While the program has had a fantastic impact on the country's rural economy, farmers tell me that they are facing challenges in accessing it. So our bill includes measures to remove barriers while ensuring that taxpayers' dollars are spent wisely. First, our bill simplifies the application process, making it easier for farmers and small businesses to access the program's grants and loans. The new application process matches the complexity of the application to the size of the project. That way, farmers and the USDA can avoid unnecessary and costly paperwork if the project doesn't warrant it. Second, our bill removes a regulation that currently requires farmers to use the program's funding to install a second electric meter that currently goes unread. In these tight fiscal times, I think it's important that every taxpayer dollar is well spent, so the bill will eliminate this redundancy and remove an unnecessary burden on program participants. Third, our bill requires the USDA to include stronger health and environmental criteria when evaluating potential projects, and it expands startup support and funds for feasibility studies so that farmers and businesses can start projects with sound planning. We're very grateful for the strong support from the agriculture community, including the National Farmers Union, the Minnesota Farmers Union, the Environmental Law and Policy Center, the National Sustainable Agriculture Coalition, the Agriculture Energy Association, the Distributed Wind Alliance, the Minnesota Corn Growers, and the Minnesota Soybean Growers. With the chair's with the president's indulgence, I have about 30 seconds left. I have an inner clock, and I think I was up against my 2 minutes. So I'd just like to say I'm really proud to introduce this legislation with Senator Franken, who's a true champion to farmers here in the Senate. And going forward, I look forward to working with all my colleagues from both sides of the aisle to pass this reauthorization as part of the Farm Bill. I see Senator Joe Hans, the former Secretary of Agriculture, my friend there, who I hope to work with on this. Madam President, I ask unanimous consent that the text of the bill be included in the record. Thank you, Madam President, for your indulgence, and I yield the floor.